Hello, hello! Welcome to Fab Friday. So for today's Fab Friday, I got some new supplies, Ashley Horton's 8 Life Grand Collection, and I had to use them. So these are from Pretty Little Studio, and I got some of the 8x8 papers and all of the 6x6 papers. So what I decided to do today was to show you how to create a background when you want to use a lot of bright, bold patterns on your paper, but you don't want to use a lot of the paper because you only have a little bit and it's only in 6x6. So what I've done here is I went ahead and I cut all these strips of all these gorgeous different patterns into strips that were 1 inch by 3 inches. And then I inked them all up with my Hickory Smoke Distress ink. And now I'm going to create a border down the side of my page. It's going to be a staggered border, and it's going to be with all of these little strips of paper. I used my T-Scrub roller to keep everything straight, and so that everything had the same distance between them, but lots of patterns. I used lots and lots of different patterns, and I love this technique. It would be great to use for scraps. It's great to use with collections like this from Pretty Little Studio where the papers aren't 12 by 12, and there's lots and lots of fun patterns, and you just want to like mix them all up. This is a really great technique. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this little border, and then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to trim off the top and the bottom. And for me, I throw those scraps away because if they have glue on the back of them only. If they don't, then I keep them. But if they have glue on the back of them, then I throw them away. So I want to mat my photo, and initially I thought I was going to mat it in this navy blue cardstock, but I put the photo over the navy blue cardstock and was like, blick. I don't like that at all. I need something lighter and brighter. So I went with this shimmery kind of aqua colored cardstock, and it's totally fine because I barely ever use cardstock on except for white ever anyway. So now I'm going to place my photo. So I have a very definite place I want this photo to be. I want his face, my son's face, to be 1/3 of the way down the page and 1/3 of the way in. So it's right there at a good visual spot where your eye will definitely go to the photo. So this photo was taken at night, well, practically at night. And so it's a bit dark, and I want to create some shaker clouds. So these are from my stash. I think they're from Queen & Company. They're just these like foam, they're things to make shaker shapes, but they're older, and I've had them in my stash forever, and parts of them, pieces of them are missing, and so I'm going to use these 2 pieces, but the second one I'm going to have to kind of fudge up a little bit because I couldn't find the bottom piece or the top piece or whatever piece. But I'm going to use the Let's Be Mermaid sequin mix from Spiegelmom Scraps, and it was a lovely, lovely match to the colors in this collection. It worked out really, it did work very, very well, and I love the way this layout turned out. All the colors that are in that sequin mix are in the collection. So I'm just going to fill these clouds up and create 2 little shaker clouds. And now this turned out so nice. Now I'm kind of on a little bit of a mission, and I want more of these little shaker clouds. So I don't know why I let them sit in my stash so long. They're so perfect. But I think I'm going to try to maybe find them. I'm not sure. I believe they're Queen & Company, so maybe I can find some at a store somewhere to buy some more and make more shaker clouds, because seriously, adorbs. So this is the one that I had all the pieces for, right? I had all the pieces in the kit to put that shaker pocket together. The one at the bottom, I don't have the bottom piece or the top acrylic piece. So I'm going to get this straight onto my layout, and I'm going to add some felt clouds from the Spiegelmom Scraps shop around the shaker clouds, and then I'm going to work on that bottom one. And I'm going to have to do some doctoring to that bottom one. And I actually like my doctored cloud better than the one that came with the kit because the top one, that it has a film on it. There's like a film on the shaker pocket, and I don't know if you can take it off or not, but it wouldn't come off for me at all. So what I did for that bottom one was I'm cutting a piece of packaging now. I put some white cardstock behind the cloud, and I'm just going to cut a piece of packaging from I keep a stack of packaging, leftover packaging that I use for mostly like mixed media and packaging technique and stuff. But for this, we're going to use it for shaker pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop my sequins into this second little cloud shape. And then I'm going to take the sticky top off, and then I'm going to place the packaging on top to create my own little shaker pocket, and then I cut around it. And I really like I said, I kind of like this one better because it's much clearer and much crisper. That top one is, I don't know, I kept thinking there must be a film on it, you know, like the acrylic pieces, except that there wasn't, and if there was, I couldn't get it off no matter how hard I tried. So now I'm just placing my felt clouds around my shaker clouds, and aren't those shaker clouds adorable? Oh, they're so cute. And I decided that I want to add just a little bit of accent sequins to my 3 little areas of embellishment I've chosen here. So I'm just going to kind of sprinkle them around as you would with enamel dots. And now I'm going to work on my title. So my title is going to use this sticker, which is from the Ain't Life Grand Collection by Pretty Little Studio. And then I'm going to use that die cut, which is also from that collection. All the products are from that Ain't Life Grand Collection from Pretty Little Studio, because it came in the mail and I was like, oh, I want to work with this next. I want to work with it right now. So I did. Sometimes that happens. I was very inspired and loving these colors. So I'm moving my page because I realized that you're having a hard time seeing it. It's kind of cut off at the bottom. The only problem is that when you do that, it glared. It was awful glare. So I'm sorry for the glare. I apologize. I added my date, and I fudged up the stamping really badly, so I grabbed a pen and wrote the date in. And now I'm just going to add some more clouds, because you know what? You can never have too many clouds. I really don't think that you can. And then I'm also going to add, I think I do the clouds, and then I added something else too, a camera. And then after I turned my camera off, I had this layout sitting on my table, and I knew I wanted to do journaling, but I don't know, journaling and me, I have to be like motivated. I don't mind my handwriting. I know that's a problem with a lot of people. They don't like their handwriting. I like my handwriting. My handwriting doesn't bother me. I'm redundant. I'm not good at writing. Like I don't know. It's not something I'm good at. I always think my journaling sounds silly or something. I don't have that gift of knowing words or putting words together. Anyway, that's my journaling rant. But after I walked away from this layout, I came back, and if you look at the close-ups and on my blog, you'll see the journaling. I put it there below the date stamp. So that will complete this layout, and I hope you have enjoyed today's Fab Friday, and I hope you enjoyed my shaker clouds. Have a great day. Bye.